Imagine this. You check your numbers and bam, you just hit the jackpot. Hundreds of millions. Congratulations, you've just unlocked life on God mode. Except, instead of fighting off dragons, your new enemies are taxes, lawsuits, and Uncle Larry asking for a small loan of $50,000. Winning the lottery is like being handed a golden ticket, except it might just be a one-way ride to chaos. Let's break down exactly what happens the moment you become a multimillionaire and how to survive it. Here's the plot twist. When you win, you don't automatically get the money. What you do have is a tiny slip of paper that's suddenly worth more than a mansion in Malibu. Lose it, and you're done. No reprints, no sympathy card. One guy in England had a $120 million ticket that accidentally went through the wash. Spoiler alert, his machine gave him back soggy paper, not cash. So, your first move? Treat that ticket like it's the crown jewels. Sign it, make copies, lock it in a fireproof safe. And no, taping it to your fridge with a magnet shaped like a pineapple does not count as secure. Once that ticket's locked down tighter than Grandma's secret pie recipe, you'll probably feel like celebrating. But hold up, because popping champagne too soon is exactly how winners mess everything up. Before you start filling online shopping carts with Lamborghinis, let's talk about the biggest mistake you can make right out of the gate. Your first instinct will be to scream it from the rooftops. Bad idea. Announcing you've won the lottery is like painting a giant bullseye on your back. Suddenly, everyone from your second cousin to that guy you barely talked to in high school just wants to reconnect. In fact, experts say the smartest thing to do after winning is absolutely nothing. Don't quit your job. Don't brag. Don't even buy the fancy car. Chill. You usually have months to claim your winnings, so use that time to get a team in place. Lawyer, accountant, financial advisor. Basically, assemble your own Avengers, but for money. Because here's the catch. Your new superpower comes with a weakness. And it's not kryptonite, it's the tax man. Let's say the jackpot's $200 million. Sounds great, right? Except if you take the lump sum, it's instantly chopped down to about half. Then, the IRS swoops in like a bald eagle with a calculator and slices off another big chunk, up to 37%. State taxes? Those might be waiting for their bite too. Suddenly, your $200 million looks more like $70 million. Still life-changing, but definitely not Bezos level. One former winner actually said, "I thought I'd never have to worry about money again." Then the taxes came. Yeah, welcome to adulthood, with extra zeros. And as if the IRS wasn't enough, there's another threat lurking in the shadows. And no, it's not ninjas, it's worse. Money changes relationships faster than reality TV. Family feuds, friendships ruined, marriages collapsing. It's practically tradition for lottery winners. One Florida man won $30 million, only to have his brother try to hire someone to kill him for it. True story. The smart move? Decide in advance how much, if any, you're giving to friends and family. Set up a trust and let the lawyer be the bad guy. That way, when Aunt Karen shows up with a tearful story about her cat needing surgery, you can say, "Sorry, Karen, my lawyer controls the money now." But wait, it's not just family drama you'll face. Because once the cameras find out, you've got another problem. The world knows who you are. Some states let you stay anonymous. Others, not a chance. Your name and your city get blasted across every news outlet, and suddenly strangers know where you live. And when people know where you live and that you're sitting on millions, well, let's just say it's not great for your home security system. One woman in New Hampshire fought for almost a year in court just to keep her identity private after a $560 million win. Imagine winning $500 million and not being able to tell anyone because you're too busy hiding from stalkers. So, you've got the cash, you've dodged the stalkers. Time to enjoy the dream life, right? Sort of. That mansion you've been eyeing? The mortgage isn't the problem. It's the upkeep. Cleaning staff, pool maintenance, property taxes, insurance. Just keeping the lights on could cost 6 figures a year. One guy who bought a dozen luxury cars admitted he couldn't even afford the oil changes. Spoiler, he went broke. The rule of thumb? Live like you didn't win the lottery, at least for a while. Because if you start living like a rapper with an unlimited Amex, you're not going to make it past season 1. But even if you play it safe, there's one more twist most winners never see coming. You've probably heard the stat that 70% of lottery winners go broke. Here's the truth. That number is totally made up. Studies show that most winners actually stay wealthy, and some even use their money to build businesses, fund charities, or retire comfortably. Sure, a few end up bankrupt or dead, but you only hear about those because, let's face it, tragedy sells. So, is winning the lottery a blessing or a curse? The answer is boring. It's whatever you make of it. So here's the takeaway. Winning the lottery isn't an instant ticket to happiness or to disaster. It's a test of patience, planning, and your ability to say no when your barber suddenly pitches you his $1 million indoor goat yoga franchise idea. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and tell me in the comments, what's the very first thing you would buy if you hit the jackpot? And no, you can't say a financial advisor.